So, about 10 minutes later, we're finally all the way back around using the tire iron and everything is tucked under. So I just do a quick check, make sure that the tube is not sticking out anywhere, make sure that I can see kind of the yellow down here. Once that's good, I'm going to put this little screw, remember this screw, put this back so that my tube doesn't go anywhere. Now it's time to actually fill the tire. Now, if you're on the course and you don't have an air pump, what you can use is these carbon dioxide canisters, and you can buy them with this little dispenser. You carry them kind of upside down, but then when you're ready, keep them in like this. When you're ready to use it, you flip it around so that the puncture end is on top. Then I'm going to, this one has a lock on it, I'm going to make sure the lock is in place. I'm just going to twist it until I hear it puncture. And start to foam. And then I'm going to make sure it's good and ready to go all the way. And I'm going to find my valve, make sure that it's open, lock this on, unlock it, and give it a quick couple of bursts. And all of a sudden my tire is full. So as soon as it feels good, you can see the carbon dioxide releasing is frosting my tip here. And then I pull it off, tighten it back up. It's cold, but it's not too bad. And then, last but not least, I'm not going to show you right now, but the last step is just getting the tire back on, which is basically a reverse of what we did in the beginning. Okay, now it's time to put this is the tricky part, putting the tire back on the bike. And with the front wheel, it's pretty easy. With the back wheel, you kind of have to, again, navigate around all of the gears back here. So, it's a lot easier if you have someone to hold it, but if you're by yourself on the race course, you can make do. We'll see if I can do this. So, the first thing I do is I make sure that this is, kind of facing the right way, so that the release is back here on the opposite side of the gears. And then what I need to do is just kind of navigate it in here, and I need to line this chain here up with the lowest gear, because that's what I started on. I started on the lowest gear down here. So once I get that in place, then I kind of have to slide it in and then pull it back. Close, not quite. Slide it in. Try this one more time. Line this up at the bottom here, lining this chain up here. This is where you get really dirty. And then you slide it in, and push it down so that this locks in here, this locks in on this side, and your chain is on the right gear at the very bottom. The other chain you have to fix is down here. Oh, this went in right automatically, but you have to make sure that this is on your lowest gear also, where you started. Last thing you have to remember, and this is very important, is just to tighten everything up. So I'm tightening the quick release on this side. And then closing it. Making sure this closes and is nice and tight against the bike. I make sure to close the brake up here, or your brakes won't work properly. And then you just want to give it a quick spin, make sure that your pedals are working correctly. Looks like we did it! So there you go, how to change a tire from a complete beginner. And if I can do it, anybody can do it.